Hi, this is Joji. Welcome to this tiny little tutorial about how to make money in naval action. We're going to show them the capturing of Le Gros Ventre, which is a trade ship. It's like frigate size, so it gives quite a bit of experience and money if you capture it. The intended audience is someone who's just started. You've done the first missions in the little ships and you're able to crew a brig or something bigger. Anything goes, anything above brig. Brig, Mercury, Renommee services, anything that is easily and cheaply available in the shops. I'm not going to do this quick, fast or efficiently. I'm going to do it slowly. I'm going to do it in a way that allows people to... If you do it this way, it'll be comfortable, we take it slow. Alright. I'm going to show you yard work, and the yards are those things that are on the masts where the square sails hang from. And you use the keys Q and E to manipulate the foremast yards, and the keys Z and C to manipulate the mainmast and mizzenmast yards. That'll increase turning, that's the point. We'll also use the key R for auto skipper, which automatically optimizes your speed with automatic yards. Lastly, the T key, which stands for depower in the game, which furls or takes away the stay sails. I'll show you in the video. The ship I'm using for this demonstration is the brig, which is small and cheap and available everywhere. It has square sail, so it goes downwind quite fast, and that makes this comfortable because the LGV runs downwind. And as you can see, it has no upgrades, no knowledge, medium guns. It is nothing fancy, and you don't need anything fancy for this. Let's get to it. We start out in the open world, and I've just spotted an LGV. And the bots are easy to follow. You can line up to get really close, and that's a good thing, because you don't want to spend time chasing them inside the instance. It's better to get close, because we're going to start to shoot chain at the sails to slow him down, to make things comfortable and easy. You can spend more time tagging them to practice the bots, but this is going to be good. As close as you can get. Okay. I start out and I still have some countdown before it starts, so I pick chain for my broadsides, keys 1 and 2, and chain for the rear. I'm not going to use that. And then I click W a few times to set sails at full, so they start to... There you go. And you can see the foremast yard. I've already set it perpendicular to the wind, so the ship turns quicker. So I can bring my guns and my chain shot to his sails right away. Here we go. It's not the most precision. Precision isn't great with these guns in this ship. Well, we're just gonna do that for a little while to avoid having to spend time later chasing him. When you get better at this, you won't need to shoot chain if you get a bigger ship or a faster ship, but I'm going to make it really slow and easy now, so I'm going to spend some time chaining. It's good for the practice also. Those are medium guns, so it's hard to make him shoot so high. Just while we do this weaving back and forth, pay some attention to what I'm doing with the yards. Now I've put it on auto. I'm just waiting to get close. I don't want I don't want him to get away. So I prepare the broadside to aim the guns forward while I wait. Okay, I started the turn. 4 mast yards, notice that. And then I go skipper auto. I aim. Oh, shit. When you fire from the back like this, the chain shots go through multiple sheets of sail, so you'll damage his sail quickly, firing from the stern or the bow. On auto skipper to make best speed. Get close again. You use the yards when you want to turn fast, and you keep it on auto when you want to go fast or sail fast. So now I went to manual, turn fast, bring my guns to bear. I depowered to make the ship aim higher. That's with the T key. And then I power the sails. See those triangles between the masts? Those are the stay sails. Those are good up against the wind. Big square ones are mostly good going downwind. So we're in auto sail to get close. We go to locked sector, focus auto, focus auto it's called. That's how I usually keep it until I decide to go do something else. This video will not talk much about the gunnery modes. When you get this close, it doesn't matter much. No, stopped. Try to aim high. But those are medium guns, so it doesn't matter. Up with the stay sails with the T keys and auto skipper to get moving again. As you can see, this will give you practice to stop and go and turn. It's all good. You really need that practice for any fighting in this game. Well, except maybe bots. Okay, I've changed the ball now because I'm more than happy with his sails. I have locked sector focus auto, because then the guns will fire at one spot. The stern is moving. Most of the balls go in. As you can see in the top right corner, most of his armor is gone. So I actually change to grape on that side, because I'll only need one more pass to bring down the last of his armor in the rear. After the armor is gone, the protection of the crew is minimal, and then grape will do a lot of damage. Locked sector focus auto, and that's the last of his stern armor. I changed the grape on that side as well. So both sides now have the anti-crew or anti-personnel weapons or canisters, whatever they're called. He's turning a bit. They sometimes do that. I just correct for that. Okay, he turns a little bit. It's good to get close. maybe I shouldn't have done manual sails there, it doesn't matter. It's good enough. I aim a little bit higher because they drop a bit. See? There. That was 37 crew on that broadside. Auto skipper to get close again. You do the most damage when you're really, really close. It's also easier to hit. Close enough. Manual sails to turn fast. Aim. Let him rip. 26 crews. He's down to 163. We should at least get him down to a smaller number of crew than we have, but we're going to go further on this because that makes everything much easier. You can literally do the boarding badly and you still win. $16 crew, not too good. So he has 147 left. We have 121. So we're going to keep at this. The bot is just sailing downwind and doesn't fire upon you unless you sail into his gun arcs. Nice and close. This could be good. Crew shot and 44 men wounded. We're not sure if they're dead or wounded. They can be revived, so it's probably disabled is probably the right term. Close again. Aim. And let the broadside go. 28 guys this time. He's down to 75 crew. We could easily board now. And there's already a large margin to make error. But it seems like I decided to do one more. Get in close. Turn fast with manual yards. Get ready. Aim. Shoot. 11 crew, 64 left. I decide to turn off gunnery and put everyone in boarding mode with the 9 key. But I still have one broadside loaded, so I'm just gonna empty that before I get close to him. There. 11 more crew, so he's down to 53. Now I will win the boarding no matter what. So now I just sail downwind of him, because I'm going to push him. I'm going to push his bow up against the wind with my ship. And the LGV is bigger and heavier than mine, so I need to get slightly ahead of him, or he'll just push me downwind trying to escape. And you see, I go into his gun arcs and he fires. Try to turn. And I didn't get far enough ahead, so he pushes me down. So I'm going to try that again. I turn with him to eke my ship a little bit more forward. There. Now I depower to sort of stop while I turn. I power again to avoid him to overshoot and push me away. Now he's stuck. Now everything's going to slow down. And boarding will see board possible, and then I press the G key. And like I said, I can just sit and brace and win, but this is how you tire the bots. One of the ways, you click attack wait for him to respond with defend, and when I'm able to, I'll change to musket volley. And then he'll change to musket volley or something. No, he doesn't. I do 5 kills, he does 1. Same thing again, attack. And I changed to deckhouse. You should not attack into a defend. I do 9 kills, he does 2. So, see, his morale is way down and his preparation is low. I do 1 more musket volley. It's not really needed now. Just 1 attack. Even if he defends, we'll win the boarding. But now the most effective way to kill or win boarding is the quick attack when he is in brace or in grenades. And I wait till the last second, and then you see, easy peasy. I killed 40, he killed 14. And then you click the X to take what's his. Sometimes they have nice things, most of the times not. But it's a little bit of money. And then you can actually bring the ship home. You can put your crew onto it and you'll tag along, but I'll choose to sink it to get the XP and the kill. And now we're done. And now I get the points. And he goes to the bottom. And then you can safely leave the battle. And there will be a score posted on the screen. And for 15 minutes, you get 510 XP and 6 combat marks and 63,567 gold. Which is quite nice. And as you practice this, you can do this a lot quicker. 5 or 10 minutes without even straining yourself. And here you see the damage log as it's presented in the history. That's it. Hope this was informative.